Hello, this is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate every visitor that stops on by, and we hope you come back and find something that resonates with you. This will be your September reading. But before we go there, I wanted to have a quick conversation about the significance of September in the metaphysical world. You see, September hosts the autumn equinox. And the autumn equinox is, of course, the equal light between night and day. So the equal distance between night and day. And when that comes, there is believed to be a ton of energy that comes with it, and a grounding and connecting to spirit and to Earth itself, to Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is giving her abundance back. Of course, as you know, with autumn, that's when the plants come out and you see the growth. You see the pumpkins and the corn and the squash and the cucumbers. So again, it's Mother Earth giving back her abundance for the work put out through the summertime. So when that happens, and this year it happens on September 22nd at 3:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's September 22nd, 3:21 Eastern Standard Time. 3:21 p.m. What I would suggest to you, one of the rituals that they suggest to wind up getting as much of the energy that you can from this equinox is sit down on the ground within 15 minutes before and after. If you're on the ground, the time is great, but sit down and meditate and just spend a little time appreciating Mother Earth and appreciating what she has given us throughout our lives and throughout the generations. Most importantly, it's just giving back to her, grounding ourselves, and then getting from her an abundance. When this happens, make sure you speak affirmations and you speak them clearly. Tell Mother Nature what you want moving forward, and speak them clearly. And also, don't hesitate to tell her what you'd like to just give it back to her and put it into the ground. That energy that's negative, give it away. You don't need it. For me, it's even more significant because I grew up on the East Coast, and as most people who grew up on the East Coast, autumn represented a break in the heat, and more importantly, it's the changing of the leaves. The colors were amazing. The patchwork quilts like my grandmother's. It just meant so much to us, and I loved driving through the hills to see the different colors and the changes. So for me, it brought on a change of attitude. I live in Arizona now. We don't have those 4 seasons, unfortunately. But I can tell you, I still remember my days, and I still love to go back from time to time during this time of year. So let September be that month of rebirth, that month of growth, that month of harvest. It's time to take and enjoy what it is Mother Nature is giving you, what Earth is giving you, what universe, spirit, or God is giving you. It's time to harvest that. You've put the work in. It's now time to play a little bit, to enjoy, and to focus on what next. With that said, let's get back to the reading. Enjoy the reading. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your monthly September reading. Sagittarius, this is your reading for September. I'm an intuitive reader, so therefore I read the cards, but also I listen to Spirit. If Spirit offers advice, I tend to offer that to you as well. And take what resonates with you. Whatever does not resonate with you, leave it for somebody else. No need to take on extra baggage if you don't need to. With that said, let's take a peek at what September has in store for you, Sagittarius. Strength card. Knight of Wands. The Nine of Swords, the Judgment card, the Magician, 3 of Hearts, 8 of Swords, and the Chariot. In this reading, you'll notice you have 4 of the major arcana. That's 4 of 8 cards are the major arcana. That tells you that this reading is going to have an impact on you moving forward as well. It's not just a short-term kind of thing. Whatever happens from this you're going to benefit or have to deal with it for a little while to come. Again, because the major arcana. When major arcana is out there, the major arcana cards are like it's like I'm going off to college versus I'm going to Albertsons or the grocery store, whatever you want to call your grocery store. This would be going to the grocery store. Therefore, it's changing. It's you can go there, whatever else. This is going to college. This is the reading itself is not saying go to college. I'm saying it's like that life changing. So again, With 4 major arcana cards in the same reading, there is some change coming. There is some change here, some change at play. But most importantly, that whatever happens, that impact will last for a little bit a little bit longer. It's not just a one-time done kind of deal. Additionally, as I look at these cards, I have to remind you that this is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. On the bottom, of course, is the 9 of Cups. Love that energy. Tells you overall the energy is very good. It's a time that you're stopping and you're taking a reading of your of where you are emotionally. What's driving you? What's making you happy? The things that are holding you back. You're kind of sitting and waiting because again, you're ready to move forward, but you want to move forward in a way that's going to help you. The next card deck that I have over here that we may or may not use is the Archangel Gabriel card deck. Love this card. It's an oracle card deck. It's not a tarot deck. And then this is the Angel Healing deck. Love this. This is one of my favorites, and I often go to this one. But right now we're going with the tarot deck, and if we're called to do something else, we will. Let's get rolling. We have the Strength card. The Strength card. Apparently this month, the Strength is something you're going to need. It's going to be a bit of a trying month. A lot of change, a lot of, actually not a lot of change. Well, there's a lot of change potential, but the problem is it's coming at the end of the month. Initially, the month starts off and you're carrying over some of the same problems, some of the same issues. You've been working at them for a while, and unfortunately, you haven't found the answers. You haven't found the answers to those problems. And if you look at this reading, you can look at it 2 different ways. It can be a business situation because, again, we have the wand here. The magician is saying, you know what? You have the strength and you can make things change, but you have to be the change agent. Again, you have to be the change agent. Now, this change can be dealing with work. Again, moving on to a new opportunity, a new job, a new work, a new project or something else. But there, you are moving forward. And that's going to get you out of this stuck situation. The other thing, though, it's telling me is that this is not going to be an easy transition. It's going to be a bit painful. It's going to have its ups and downs. It's not going to be fun. It will not be fun. This card also can represent sometimes a third-party situation, as in somebody else is in there and involved with the situation. That third party could be, again, an employee that you're working with, a peer, whatever, but that peer is causing the drama, causing the strife, causing these sleepless nights. That's why you need to move on. This person, if this person were to go and they were to move on, it would probably help. But it seems like you're the one that's going to be doing the moving on, and that's not a bad thing. The good thing is the Judgment card's coming forward. Judgment card's like, you've done this, you put up with this, you've worked it. It's time that you get a reward for the benefits that you've put out. Always appreciate the Judgment card unless when that Judgment card shows itself, you've done something not so good. Because when you do something not so good, the Judgment card gives you that back as well. So if you've been a good little boy or girl and you've done good things and you've been doing good things, then you should embrace the Judgment card. But it seems like you have, because the Chariot card is here. The Chariot card is moving forward. You're moving forward, victory even. Again, victory in this sense over the strife and work issue. Again, moving forward with that. Or it could just be moving forward and saying, I'm changing this, I'm going somewhere else, I'm doing something else, or I've changed the fact that I've been able to change this individual and their presence in my situation. I would not be surprised if we see the Death card or the Tower card, because again, with this Chariot moving, that tells you that motion, movement, change is coming. Anything to deal with motion and movement tends to generate change, as you can very well expect. We also have coming to an end of all this drama and struggle. The 8 and the 9 have been playing with you, so the 10 would be next. If the 10 were to come out, then of course that would make sense, that the change card. Again, it's going to turn out to your advantage. You're going to be fine. This is a new job. Again, a new job, a new project, a new opportunity, maybe a side hustle. But when you see this card, again, I'm saying it's for you. I believe it's for you. I don't think this person could be the one that goes away, but I do not see that to be the case. I see you're the one. You're the one moving. You're like, enough already. You've put the work in. You've juggled enough. It's time to see something new. Time to start something new. And the newness is going to bring, again, new emotions, new happiness, new fulfillment. The things that you want from a job, again, you're bringing it to an end. It's time to move on. You're tapping the conscious and subconscious. The money is going to be there. This conflict has got to stop. And again, you're going to bring the conflict to an end. Be careful not to jump into something too quickly. But again, we had the 8, the 9, and now again putting it to bed. We're bringing it to, and there it is, the change card. I told you very clearly that when I saw the Chariot, when I saw the 9, the 10 was going, the change card was going to be there, and the Tower is there. Change is coming again. Looks like an opportunity you've been working toward. It's going to happen. Stop looking at the pessimistic side. Start looking at the optimistic side. Be happy that you've found the opportunity to make the move. Sometimes we as people sometimes are not able to kick ourselves in the butt enough to get moving. Somebody kicked you in the butt. And so part of it is celebrating the fact that they kicked you in the butt and got you moving, because you needed them. You needed the movement. The Justice card, again, putting back the balance. You know where you're headed. You planned on it. Now it's time to move forward. It's going to be a good union between you and this new employment. So looks like a new job's coming your way, a new opportunity. Again, you could see somebody else maybe leaving, but I don't see that happening. I think that very clearly is that there's been a problem at work. There's been issues at work. You cannot resolve those issues. There is a third person who's making it very difficult for you, and you're like, enough already. I need to make a change, and you're going to make a change. That change is going to carry you forward. You're going to have success. You're going to have a good thing about it. Again, celebrating with the world, not a problem there. So I think this is a good thing. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what this deck says. Stay true to yourself. As you make this move forward, stay true to yourself. Be the person that you know yourself to be. Ask for what you want. When it comes to the contract, when it comes to negotiating for this new employment, ask for the money you want, ask for the benefits you want, ask for what you want in advance, because your first raise, your biggest raise comes with the first contract. If you don't ask for it, you will not get it, and you always play catch up, you know? Again, don't be afraid to look at sources and find out what other people are getting. Find out what other people in your industry are getting. Find out what benefits they're getting. Make sure that you're asking for nothing less. You know, make sure you put it in writing. Do not fail to put it in writing. Pay attention to what other people are telling you. Pay attention to the signs in your dreams. Pay attention to the information coming to you. Again, you're getting signs. You're getting signs. And don't forget from time to time to pull back. If you get a lot of information and you're not sure which way to go, before you make a leap, pull back, spend some time thinking about it. You'll know the right answer. The right answer will come to you. Don't be dismissive about showing gratitude. Be happy with what you have and show gratitude to Spirit, to Heaven, to God, to whoever your Creator is. Show them the gratitude that they've brought to you. Listen through love. Again, pay attention to what it is you want. You have to pay attention. And most importantly, keep going. Do not stop. Do not stop. Only stop in enough time to spend a little time to figure out what is the right choice. But when it comes to movement, keep moving forward. Again, keep going. Keep going. You've got this. You've got this. Both decks are telling you the same thing. If I were you, I'd get rolling. Again, it's not going to come till closer to the end of the month. So closer to the end of September, don't be surprised if you're moving into another position, because that's where I see this happening. I don't see it happening at the beginning. Beginning, you're still dealing with all the old stuff. But by the end of the month, you should see that change happening. And you may not be in the position, but you're already moving forward to it. So keep that in mind. With that said, don't forget to drop me a line. Tell me how this resonates with you. Send an email to advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, or you can go to sonoranmystictarot.com and message me through there, or even you can also request a private reading at sonoranmystictarot.com, or you can also request a private reading through advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. That's just an email address. And don't forget to check out, like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment with the material and content on the various social media platforms under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. I do daily readings, weekly readings, monthly readings, all free. And on Thursday, I'm on the app Twitch between 8 and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I do free readings to anybody who pops in. So again, if you want a free reading, there's many ways to get one. And the free readings on Twitch are specific to you because you come on and you ask the questions. Love that as well. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing month. This is going to be a fun month. It's going to be an interesting month at the beginning. It's going to be frustrating, but it sounds like it's going to get exciting down the road. And by the end of the month, you should be on fire. You should be thrilled, happy, and knowing that you're finding your path again and that nothing will stop you. Why is that? Because you're a Sagittarius. So I will let you go. We'll talk next month. Looking forward to October to see how this dovetails with that. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.